Good afternoon. It is about 1:45, I think, on Monday afternoon. My table is all wobbly. Anyway, I have this weird stand thingy for my phone. I actually bought it for my other camera, but my pop socket broke. So we're trying this. Anywho, anybody watching? How you doing? How are you? It is 21 degrees Celsius right now. It is gorgeous out. I don't know. Is that coming off dark? I can't tell. Whatever. Give up. I don't care. I am off this week until Thursday, and I'm working Thursday and Friday, and it couldn't work out better because this coming weekend is Rib Fest, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's down at the park at the end of my street here, so we can walk instead of dink around with parking because it's going to be mad. But I talked to Monkey when he came home on Sunday if he wanted to stay home this coming weekend and do Rib Fest on Saturday, and he said he wanted to. So I have to remember to text his stepmom and let her know that that is the plan this weekend. He is mine. So there's that. Sorry, my table is all wobbly, so every time I lean on it, you move. Yesterday was an awesome day. It was kind of touch and go. It looked like it was going to rain periodically all day. It was actually kind of frustrating, but I managed to get my lawns cut. I'm so happy. But I need to mow my driveway. So I'm going to do that in a little bit. And my buddy came over yesterday and we finally sprayed down my pool cover and got that onto the pool. So that'll help warm the water up. So that's good. I got the house done today. Just very basic. I dusted, I vacuumed, I swept the floors. I'll wash them tonight. And I think for the rest of that, I've got some laundry that I got to finish up that I started last week, and I just keep rewashing it because I forget it in the washing machine. I'm going to get that done. And then I think for the rest of the day, I want to play outside. My neighbor talking to her son. They're Portuguese. They are so sweet. It's an older woman that lives over there, and she's like my mom. I love her to pieces. I would move mountains for that woman. It's funny listening to her talk to her son. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to play outside for the rest of the day. I'll finish up I've got a load of sheets in the dryer, and then it was a huge load. So once that's done, I'll put the other half of it in the dryer, and I think I'll mow my driveway. And I kind of want to wash down my barbecue. I need to buy a cover for my barbecue. Like a good one. Like a canvas one. I bought like a real cheap one maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and it got tore to rat shit over the winter. I don't know what squirrels and raccoons and stuff were doing, but it tore up. The last 2 that I bought. So, to bite the bullet, spend the money, and get a good cover. End up spending more buying cheap ones, so that makes no damn sense. I've also got a spot in my backyard on my lawn here where my buddy put my pool cover, and it stayed there all winter because it was just one of those seasons. I didn't get around to putting it away before the snow fell. So now I have this circle of my back lawn that's dead, and it's all weeds now. I want to get in and tear it up. Chipmunk! Oh, Chippy friend! Oh, 2 of them! Oh, oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I love the chipmunks. There's 2 of them now. But yeah, I want to rip that up. And I have a great big bag of dirt in my shed. Lay some of that down. And some grass seed. Some more dirt. See if we can't grow the lawn back. I have, what's that tool called? Garden claw? With the spikes and you twist, and I think that'll tear it up. I might have to hose it down a little bit, soften it up first, but I think that'll tear it up. I don't think I'm going to do that today. I still got to get the seed. Chippy, Chippy, oh, he's too fast, or I would have shown you. Oh, oh, he ran right by my feet. I love him. Her, whatever. Oh. Just a little one. I love sitting back here. Oh, I love summer. I love summer so much. The birds can all fuck right off, but I love the chipmunks and the squirrels. And of course, you know, neighbor Kitty who comes to cuddle. I love all of that. Oh my God, I love them. Kitty came over this morning. I was sitting out here watching YouTube and drinking coffee, and she was laying by my feet, so I'm hunched over, petting her, talking to her as I do, and all of a sudden a bunny came racing over toward the back of the fence here, and that cat went to take off like a shot, and she got as far as the edge of my patio behind me here, and I yelled at her, "Kitty, leave those bunnies alone." And she stopped and she looked over her shoulder at me. She sat down. So we talked about, Chippy, another one. We talked about this last year when you killed my chipmunk friend. I don't care what you do when I'm not around. When I'm out here, you leave my animal friends alone. I have enough love for all of you. So she went and jumped up on the fence and kind of sat there. Gave her shit. One day last week, I had this horrible, it's disgusting, white fence. It's rotting, it's falling apart. It belongs to the property next door to me. It looks like ass. But along it was all this overgrowth and like weeds that were turning into trees, and it was just yuck. So one day last week, I think it was, what did I work last week? I worked Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So it was either, it must have been Monday. I hacked it all to shit. I cut it all down. It looks so, it still looks like shit. The fence looks like shit. There's no way around it. But it looks so much better. Got it all bagged and tied up and put onto my boulevard. And I thought it was yard pickup last week, but nobody ever came, so it's all still sitting there. As it will continue to do until it gets picked up, because I ain't bringing it all back again. Whatevs. It'll kill that spot on the boulevard, but whatever. It's not my property. That belongs to the government. So, yeah, it's been nice working outside. I love being outside. I love it when it's nice out. So, since I have most of the week off, I'm going to just leisurely do the rest of the house. like the deep cleaning part. There's a spot on my wall upstairs that just looks horrible. That's got to get washed. You know, my baseboards, my cupboards need cleaning, that kind of thing. I'm not doing any of that today. I want to play outside now. Water some of my flower pots that I bought. I almost want to go out and get more. I was looking at my fence yesterday to the side of me over here, and I thought, you know, I could get like 3. I think I have hanging hooks that I can screw into the fence. It would look so pretty to have a few hanging, but like 3 hanging baskets along that fence. Like, it just looks so bare. Like, I will show you. You don't care, but I'm going to show you. It's my video. Right over there. Just do like 1, 2, 3. Right? It looks so bare. I think that would look nice. Can I afford to do that right now? No. But I want to. They make me happy. I love coming out and watering everything and weeding the gardens and cutting the grass. I ordered, I want to order an edger, an electric edger for my lawn. And I found one on Amazon for $118. And I found another one on the Walmart website for like $90. But the one that Walmart has, I don't know how crisp it'll make the edging look. Whereas the one for $118, I know will make nice crisp edges. I love a nicely carved out lawn. It looks so nice. And I used to do it with like a manual one, like the half moon kind of shovel deal. Stick it in, move it around, pull it out, you pull out the grass or whatever. But that takes all friggin' day, like all friggin' day. It is so much work, and I get so sunburned. I put on all the sunscreen in the world, and I still get burnt to shit. I don't want that. Look as red as this cup. Like, it's not a good time. So I may be ordering that. I think I get paid on Wednesday. I'll probably be ordering that on Wednesday. Last night I ordered Monkey a lamp for his bedroom, for on his dresser, because the lamp that I took a lamp from my mom's when we cleaned out her place. It's a nice little lamp, but it was not fully broken, but on its way, if that makes sense. And then somehow the lamp got knocked off of Monkey's dresser, and now it's broken. It still works, but you have to hold it and turn the light on. So I found this lamp on Amazon last night. It's a touch lamp in the sense that, like, it plugs in. Like, it's not battery or anything, because I've seen those, and what a pain in the ass that seems like. But you plug it in and you tap the base to turn it off and on. And I guess it has brightness settings, I don't know. But it also has adapter, like a spot to plug in your USB for your phone, or if you have the plug-in part, to plug it in, which I thought was a neat idea, because the way that Monkey's bedroom is, there's only one outlet. So everything's plugged into one outlet with like one of those bars, and it's on the floor. So he has to plug it in on the floor, and the phone has to sit on the floor, and then if, you know, he gets up before his alarm or whatever, he's got to get out of bed and pick up the phone, and what a pain. So this way I thought he could plug it into the lamp, and it's right there, so you can just check it, whatever. I think it was like $40 odd, but it had like either a $5 or a $10 coupon, so it's not bad. It covered the tax, basically. And of course it's the Prime, so it's free delivery, and it should be here today. So I am excited. And so is Monkey. I asked my boyfriend yesterday if he was going to come down on the weekend for Ribfest, and I never got an answer. I think I'm just going to stop asking him questions. I'm not inviting him anywhere. I'm not asking if he's coming. I'm not asking if I'm going over there. I'm just not. Done. Done. Boo Boo was talking to me about concerts yesterday. He's so cute. I felt so bad. He wants us to go to a ministry concert together so bad. I've gotten him into ministry. I'm so proud. And I guess he got all excited because he gets emails for upcoming concerts and whatever. And he got an email for an upcoming ministry concert. And he came down and he was, you know, all big-eyed and excited. I could barely understand what he was saying to me. And so when he calmed down and he looked at his phone, he was like, I said, what? Like, I still don't know what's going on. He says, I got an email that ministry is playing, and I want you and I to go and see a ministry concert. He says, we need to get in a pit. Boo Boo's never been in a mosh pit. He doesn't understand. I haven't been in a mosh pit in a good long while. I mean, I'm fucking 45 years old. I haven't been in a mosh pit since I was in my 20s. I don't know if the etiquette is the same. There used to be rules in the mosh pit. He said, but it's in Buffalo. I'm not going to Buffalo. I mean, even if I wanted to, I'm not going to Buffalo. I don't drive highways. I'm not doing toll roads. I'm not fricking around on the Blue Water Bridge. That thing scares the shit out of me. And there was another band. Oh, Alice Cooper's playing somewhere. Where is he playing? Windsor. He's playing in Windsor, which is not far from here. It's like, again, I'm not driving to Windsor. It's highways. I'm not doing that. Like, he needs to be in this town. Like, I'm not driving like that. And I think Panic at the Disco was another one. I can't remember where they were playing. It must have been like Toronto or something. And I was like, you like Panic at the Disco? I like Panic at the Disco. I didn't think he did. He's like, oh, I don't mind them. He says, but you like them. He said, we should go. And he was all excited and everything. And he came down. He ran upstairs. He came back down. He was telling me about something else. And I said, honey, I would love to go to a concert with you. I love concerts. I love music. I don't even particularly care who's playing. But I said, And Panic at the Disco's was like $80 or something like that a ticket, which is decent in my opinion. I think Cooper's was even less. He was like 60 something, like for decent seats. Ministry was like, I don't know, like $100 or something, which would be like my limit. But he came down telling me about another band, and I can't remember who it was. But for like floor seats, like $1,000. The fuck? I wouldn't pay $1,000 to go see Alice Cooper. Alice is God. I would happily remortgage my house to go see Alice Cooper, but I'm not paying $1,000 to see anybody. Don't care who you are. And I said, you know, it's funny because I remember my very first concert ever. I was probably about 14. I think I was about 14. It was at the C&E Grandstand, and I went with my bestie and her mom, and I think one of her mom's friends. And it was Judas Priest, Alice Cooper, Motorhead, Metal Church, and I think there was a fifth, but it was definitely those four. And that concert was $80 even. Because I remember hearing about it on the radio. And I said to my mom, I have to go to this. I have to go to this. I'd already called my girlfriend, and she was like, yeah, we heard it. Her mom was a huge Alice Cooper fan. She's like, oh yeah, we're going. We're getting tickets. Absolutely. And I was like, cool. So I said to my mom, can we have a chaperone? Because, you know, we're 13, 14 years old. We have a chaperone. It's good. We have 2 adults coming with us. And my mom said, well, if you can come up with the cash for it, you can go. Well, I was 13. I didn't work. Like, I didn't really get an allowance. Like, we didn't get paid to clean the house. We lived there. Clean the fucking house. Going through everything in my room. My room used to be a pile of clean laundry, but laundry nonetheless, all over the place. I went through all my pockets and all my jeans, all my coats, my backpack, everything. I came up with $80 cash. I used to squirrel shit away all the time. I still do. It's like, okay. My mom was so pissed. It's like, but you said. She's like, yep, I did. And it was a good time. But I mean, that's like 4 or 5 bands for $80 at the C&E Grandstand. And now these bands want $1,000 to be on the floor. Give me a break. Who are you? Get out of here. I can't remember what band that was. He said he looked it up because he was thinking about going. And then he saw the price and he was like, yeah. Ooh. Oh, it just left. Who sings Killing in the Name of? Rage Against the Machine. It was Rage Against the Machine. $1,000. Uh-huh. And then he found Iron Maiden, and they were charging like $80. It's like, really? Because although Rage Against the Machine, in my opinion, is a better band than Iron Maiden's been around a lot longer. And they do a lot more as far as a show on stage. I've seen Iron Maiden live. They put on, I don't like their music, but they put on a killer show. A killer show. you guys are pretty full of yourself. And apparently Rage Against the Machine's show was just about sold out. Like, that's more money than brains. As a consumer, you're stupid. Give me a break. Whatever. Yeah, but he was all upset that I said, I'm not, because he wanted to pay for me to go to one of these concerts with him. He really wants to go to a concert with me. And I have an issue as the mama, having my 21-year-old son pay for me to do anything. You know, I said, I think you'd have a better time going with your friends anyway. I mean, because his one buddy, his dad, is a big, rock and roll, heavy metal kind of guy. And he has no issue going to these concerts and taking the boys with him. Whatever. Which is great, but I won't do that kind of driving. So we would have to take a train and stay the night and get up stupid early to take the train back home. And then cab for to and from the train station. No, that's an expensive weekend. Plus food, hotel. Yeah. I said, nope, if they ever do concerts here, again, because we used to do Bayfest, which was a 3-4 day festival of concerts. If they ever bring something like that back again, I'll go with you. But I'm not doing that kind of driving. Spending money on hotels. They used to do those big concerts down in the park, just at the end of my street. Friggin' walk down. Crawl home. Awesome. And I think he was a little disappointed. I felt bad. I mean, the last thing we went out and did together, just the two of us, was probably about 5 years ago. We went downtown to the community theater on Halloween night and saw Night of the Living Dead. Return of the Living Dead? No, The Evil Dead. The Evil Dead. They did the theatrical version of The Evil Dead. That was awesome. You had to wear like a big poncho. You got splattered in blood. It was fantastic. We had a good time. But that's the last time we did anything like that together. Oh my goodness. Itchy. I think my back got sunburnt the other day. Like a little bit. It's all itchy. Anyways, we're at the 20-minute mark, or 28-minute mark, damn. I'm going to boot. I want to get this driveway cut and do some other stuff out here. So, anybody watching, thank you. I appreciate you. Take care of yourself, and we'll talk later.